I just like kind of woke up one day like, yo, this is my time. This is my this is my thing. I run this, like nobody could really talk to me.
What lengths will fans go to in the name of their idol? Hiding albums in stores, attacking people online, or even trying to influence public perception. When a simple music rivalry turns into a full-on war, who becomes the victim? In this story, the actions of a few fans change the perception of a celebrity and create a wave of online hate. It's a question that surfaces when you see the lengths some fans will go. One person decided to take matters into their own hands. What did they do and why? Stay tuned to find out. Picture this. You're casually strolling through Target, maybe picking up a few essentials, and you decide to check out the music section. You're looking for Kendrick Lamar's latest vinyl, the one everyone's talking about, but you can't find it. Not because it's sold out, but because someone has intentionally hidden it. That is exactly what happened. A video surfaced online, a grainy, shaky clip, showing a person with their face obscured claiming allegiance to Drake's OVO crew, meticulously concealing copies of Kendrick's new vinyl. The caption, a smug declaration, doing y'all and everyone a favor.
Well, I think less than the dollar value, it's just more about the idea of growth and business mindset too. 25 million at the time seemed crazy to me, but when you start becoming a headlining touring act and brands want to get involved with you and you can go do private events and whatnot, it's you're capable of making it. And
it's not just a childish prank or about hiding a record. It's a statement that suggests a level of dedication that borders on obsessive fanaticism. But why go to such lengths? What drives someone to become a self-appointed gatekeeper of music sales? The answer, it seems, lies in the twisted logic of online fandom. In today's hyper-connected world, actions like these are often seen as a way to gain recognition, to be noticed by their idol. A desperate attempt to earn a retweet, a like, a fleeting moment of validation from the very artist they're defending. It's a performance, a digital spectacle designed to capture attention in the endless scroll of social media. This wasn't just a prank, it was a calculated move, a signal sent into the vast online echo chamber. And what came next would reveal just how deep this rivalry truly runs. The stage shifts abruptly, from the mundane aisles of a retail store to the roaring arena of a WWE event in Toronto. Drake, the city's hometown hero, made his entrance, but it wasn't the usual celebrity cameo. Wrapped in layers against the chill, his demeanor was, well, different. It wasn't a simple wave and smile. It was something more deliberate, more calculated.
Well, I think it was also because I made that a part of the show that was unpredictable. So at the time, I was legit, sometimes I would, do the first few bars and then switch it, or I would genuinely just freestyle with the auto-tune, so I think people started being like, oh, what's gonna be said tonight?
As the camera zoomed in, he began throwing up hand gestures, signals that sparked immediate debate. Were they just casual signs of camaraderie, or something more? The video dissects these moments, isolating the hand movements, slowing them down, frame by frame. They're claiming they were gang affiliations, a clear display of allegiance. This wasn't just a fleeting moment. It became a focal point, a piece of evidence in the growing online narrative. The question wasn't just, why is Drake there? But what is he signaling? The interpretation of these gestures became a battleground, with some dismissing it as nothing, and others claiming it was a clear display of something far more controversial. While some saw a celebrity appearance, others saw something much more contentious. And the debate that followed revealed that this was more than just a public appearance. It was another step in Drake's recent ongoing saga. The whispers started almost immediately. Lame. It's a simple word, but in the world of online discourse, it carries a heavy weight. The video didn't hold back, dissecting Drake's every move, claiming his attempts to project a certain image were falling flat. It wasn't just about the hand gestures at the WWE event. It was about the overall perception of his public persona.
We were watching it on the iPad, the pre-telecast, and it kept cutting out. And then it just cut right back on for the moment where they're like, best rap album goes. And they said, take care. And I almost was like, oh, it almost didn't even sound like my album. And then we just started going nuts, and we got out literally in the middle of the street, blocked cars, we all hugged. And then when I got back in the car, I realized that I had torn my suit.
Where?
So I stopped
Where's
at
the
a
tab?
hotel.
So he stopped at a hotel and sewed it up.
And I told the tailor to meet me there, and she sewed up my suit.
There's a fine line between authentic and performative, and the video argued Drake had crossed it. Accusations swirled, claiming he was trying too hard, that his attempts to appear gangster were forced and inauthentic. It wasn't just anonymous online trolls either. The narrative painted a picture of someone losing touch, grasping at an image that no longer resonated. It's not just about one moment, it's about a pattern, a series of actions that fueled the growing perception. And those accusations are not just coming from random people, they are coming from within his own circle. The question became, was this just online noise? Or was it a sign of something deeper? A shift in how Drake was perceived by those closest to him? Then, the spotlight shifted to Lil Yachty. The video didn't mince words, portraying him as a figure leeching off Drake's fame. The accusation was stark, a strategic association, not a genuine friendship. The narrative painted a picture of Yachty as someone capitalizing on Drake's influence, a shadow figure benefiting from the glow of a larger star. It's not just speculation now. The video pointed to specific instances, hinting at a dynamic that felt transactional rather than authentic. The suggestion was that Yachty's presence was less about camaraderie and more about calculated moves.
Well, yeah, like for the OGs, you know, like for Kano, for Ashley, for Scorch, like all those guys, like it's like, you know, to see them be able to continue this is an incredible feeling for me. And for the next wave, you know, like for Sims, Dave, I just think it's something that can assist. I mean, obviously Dave is on the moon already, but you know, but these are the type of things that really get to put on display how talented people are.
Basically, he's hanging around Drake for what he can get from being associated with him. It was a portrayal that raised questions about the nature of celebrity relationships, the lines between genuine connection and calculated alliance. As Drake's perceived circle begins to shrink and accusations fly, the spotlight on Yachty intensifies. It's not just about his presence, but about the implications of it and the questions it raises about Drake's inner circle. As his circle shrinks and accusations fly, the real questions begin to arise. Are those around him friends or just opportunists? The battleground wasn't just in arenas or behind closed doors. It was online, a digital war zone where fans became foot soldiers. Social media transforming this rivalry into a spectacle, a real-time drama unfolding in comment sections and trending topics. Every post, every tweet, every reaction became ammunition, fueling the fire of this escalating feud. The lines between supporting an artist and engaging in online warfare became dangerously blurred. It's more about taking sides, launching attacks, and defending territory than merely about expressing opinions.
Yeah, like, I just, it's a shame if you don't notice the shift in energy around you. I mean, you can't be oblivious to what's going on around you. And I just like kind of woke up one day like, yo, this is my time. This is my, this is my thing. I run this, you know, like nobody can really talk to me. I'm good at what I do.
The anonymity of the internet emboldened some, turning them into keyboard warriors, ready to defend their idols at any cost. The echo chambers of social media amplified every accusation, every rumor, creating a distorted reality where the loudest voices often prevailed. And in the midst of this online chaos, the lines between fan and fanatic have become blurred. The passion that once fueled creativity and connection now fuel division and hostility. The question is, where does fandom end and obsession begin? And what are the consequences when the online world bleeds into the real world, turning a music rivalry into something far more toxic? Let's talk about it in the comments.